Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos. This has been such a very sacred, special week with Shavuot, with confirmation. We've been counting the days from Pesach to Shavuot, and the 50th day is Shavuot, which means Festival of Weeks. And on Shavuot, there are two themes that come together. One is the ancient biblical theme of Bikurim, of bringing one's offerings. So the ancient Israelites would bring their offerings to the temple of old. And in like fashion, if you have seen one of our confirmation services, you know that our young men and women walk down the aisle, white robes, carrying their long stem rose. That is their offering, symbolic of Bikurim. Also, the theme of Shavuot, and one which we highlight, is the reading of the Ten Commandments. Often we rise. It's the giving of the law. It's the receiving of the law. And in a very real way, our confirmation students are accepting Torah for themselves. That's what confirmation means, affirming their faith, saying they're proud to be Jewish, and they are. And they've learned about it, they know it in their mind, they feel it in their heart, they want to transmit it to those who come after them. A very touching moment this past week was when they received this Torah. They each held this Torah, which has quite a story. It is from Czechoslovakia. It stood in a Reformed synagogue, actually, that went back to the early 1800s. It was destroyed by the Nazis in 1942, but not before the Torahs were removed and buried, along with 1,500 other scrolls, and they remained hidden until much, much later, until the early 60s when they were discovered. And we have this Torah on loan to us for 100 years. It is ours. And we cherish it, and we use it, and we're going to be reading from it. And as I told our students, actually on Tuesday night, their names are in this Torah. Their Hebrew names are in this Torah. And so therefore, symbolically, they're living on for themselves. For others they did not know. It's an affirmation of life for sure. Another sad moment that we commemorated this past week, in the midst of all the joy, is the tragic plane crash and plane that burst into flames. Louis Katz was on that plane. He was a friend of this community, a friend of Temple Emmanuel, very charitable. He came from very little. He's a self-made man. And his whole mission in life was to give back. And he did. And he has a beautiful legacy. So in the midst of all of this sun, we also have some darkness. But we tell our kids and we tell our parents, cherish each and every day, savor the moment, live for the day. You have so much to live for, so much to give. And in this spirit, we celebrated Shavuot. This weekend, we have Shabbat. We're offering Tat Shabbat service, then dinner, then family service, then we have the alternative service, which is simultaneously, and then don't forget to join us for the Joe Conklin Comedy Review on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Tickets are available at the door. You know, in Judaism, our life is often bittersweet. We have the sad moments, we have the joyous moments, and in between, we cherish each and every day. Shabbat Shalom.